So the first one is 062 with a step of 2, FBQ. That is the second one, B stands for bar. No, bars. Sorry. 162, bar quick scotch. Third one, 60 colon minus 2, Corch Quicks bar. And A colon minus 1. The easiest way to reverse a list, what it will do, it will give me the list in the reverse order. The last option will give me the list in the reverse order. Clear? Understood? Okay, good. So you are solving it fast now. Wonderful. Now, let's understand two operators, in and not in. Assume that you have been given this particular list. Okay, so if I say QUX in A, so is QUX in A available? Yes, so it should give me true. Then I will say third, not in A. Is third not in A? Yes, it is not in A. So what should happen? It should give me true. It should give me true. If I say third in A, if I remove the not, then what it will give me? It will give me false. So I said, is third not in A? Yes, it is not in A. So it will give me true. It will give me true. So there are two operators, in and not in. So in case you need to search for a particular element in the list, we could use a in operator or not in operator, or not in operator. Okay. The next is concatenation and replication operator. Concatenation and replication. When I say A plus G and G, what will happen? It will concatenate this particular list to the existing list. That is, G and G will be appended. Okay, G and G will be appended. Hence the term concatenation. Hence the term concatenation. But if we use a star operator, it means make a copy of that particular string and add it. For example, your original was from F to C. So what will happen? It will be replicated again. If I make it 3, this will be replicated twice. If I make it 5, it will be replicated 5. So remember the behavior. This means add. This means make a copy of it and keep on appending. Make a copy of it and keep on appending, which we discussed in the last class. Okay, 2 minutes have been given to find the answers of these three: length, minimum, and maximum. What we are learning? We are learning the function associated with list. Foo, bar, bars, quicks, QUX, corch. This has been the list, and you have been told to find the length, min, and max. Let's check out. Okay. So what is length of A? How many elements are there? 6 elements are there. So it will give me 6. What is min? According to alphabetic order, it is BAR and BAZ. BA is same. R comes before Z. So it will be BAR. What is max? Max will be QUX. The third character is U. The fourth character is, sorry, the third character is U. The third character is X. So it will be QUX. It will be QUX. Any doubt in length, min and max? Okay, let's continue. Let's start since we already done most of them. Now this particular list have been given to you, and what will happen if I apply a 2 colon colon minus 1 QUUX in plus as a concatenation and length along with colon minus 1. So this will pick up a particular element. This will pick up a particular element because it's an index. Yes or no? This will give me true or false. What is this going to give me? The concatenation. What is this going to give me? Length of this colon colon minus 1. This is the trickiest one. Okay. So let's start from here. This is very easy. What it should give me? Tell me. It should give me bars. That means go and pick up the 0, 1, 2, third element, which is BAZ. Colon colon minus 1 means what should happen? It should reverse that particular list. So it will start from C, end with F. This is called reversing a list. QUUX in. Is QUUX in available? Yes, it is available. So it should give me true. Plus will join them and it will give me a single list. Okay, so plus will join them and give me a single list. Length of this particular complete list colon colon minus 1. So what it should give me? The last one, think about it. It should give me 6. Yes, it should give me 6. List can be nested. So for that I have basically shown you this particular diagram. Have a look at this particular list. X is equal to starts with A. Okay, which is this one. Then what I have, look over here very carefully. Okay, this is the index position 0. Understood? This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Clear? So at 0, what I have? A. At 1, what I have? Another list. So I have not drawn anything here. At 2, what I have? G. So I have placed it over here. At 3, what I have? One more list. Okay, so I have placed an arrow over here. At 4th, what I have? J, which I have placed it over here. So let's go over here. So for 0th position is A, first is B, B, C, C, D, D. So what will happen is it will create a list with how many elements? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2. This one is complete. 2, 3, and 4. So you will get BB. Here nothing will be printed because here it contains one more list. So there will be an arrow down. Then I have an EE. Then I have an FF. Okay. Next element is G, which I'm printing as it is. Next element I haven't printed. What it contains? It contains HH and II. So here it will point to somewhere where it contains HH and II. Done. And the fourth location will have a J. So this particular location is crystal clear. This is clear to everyone. J. This is clear to everyone because this is pointing over here to HH and II. This is clear about G. What confuses us is this particular list which has got BB, then it has got one more list, then EE, then FF. That means this came over here and this first element within this, which is this one, will now further point to something called as CCC and DDD. CCC and DDD. Okay, which is this particular CCC and DDD. Clear? Understood? So if you look over here, this is x0, this is x1, this is x2, this is x3, this is x4. Clear? What is x0? A. What is x2? G. What is x4? J. Perfect. No issues. Okay. What is x3? X3 will be HH and JJ. Is this one. What is x1? X1 will be this particular list, right? Now, within that, x1, within that, we have a 0, we have a 1, we have a 2, we have a 3. This is clear, this is clear, this is clear. How to access this particular element? So where we are on this particular location, which is x1. Within that x1, which is that index? It is index 1. So this particular CCC and DDD will be referred as x11. So this will be referred as x11. So this will be x11. This is x1 and this one is 1. So we get CCC and DDD. How I can access CCC? For that, what you'll have to do? You'll have to say x110, x111 will access this DDD. Will access this DDD. Clear? So this diagram I'm going to place over here and my questions will be about this particular diagram. Clear? So let me shrink this diagram a little bit. Yes, perfect. And let me press enter so that I have taken you in the fresh page. Sorry. The first question, what is x0, what is x2, what is x4? Kindly write it down. Now this is something totally new to you, okay, because we are using a nested list. Nested list has been given to you. Yeah. Okay. Now, with this particular diagram, is it visible to you? Let me come out of the full screen mode. Web layout, draft, outline, home, view, screen. Yeah. Try writing the answer of this x0, x2 and x4. The first one. Let's check out the answer. Write down the answer of the first one. X0, x2 and x4. What it is? The first answer. It is A, G and J. It is A, G and J. Is it clear to you? Yes, no? Okay. Next one. What is x1? What is x1? So what will be x1? X1 will be BB. Yes or no? Then CCC, DDD, EEE, FF. This will be x1. This will be x1. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to everyone? See, this is 1. So this will be the complete list below this. Are you with me? Are you getting it? Looks like x3. x3 will be HHH and III. HHH and II. Not triple I, double I. HH and II. This one. This will be 3. So we have done first, we have done second, we have done third. Now, the next 4 commands are related to this particular chap called as 1. Okay? And they are asking what is 1 0 1 1 1 2 and 1 3. So figure it out. What is 1 0 1 1 1 2 and 1 3? 1 minute I'll give you. Yes, let's start now. What was the question asked? What is X10? So what is X10? It is BBB. Sorry, BB. What is X11? It is CCC and DDD. What is X12? It is EE. What is X13? It is FF. Is it clear to you, everyone? Wonderful. Good. 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 Now, next question. What what is X3? What is X3? X3. Let's go to X3, the diagram. What is X3? It is HHNII. See, this is 3. So 3 is HHNII. Now within that they are asking what is print x30 and x31. Think about it. What is 3HH? From there what they are asking 00. So what should be x30 should be giving HH. What should be 31? 31 should be giving II. 31 should be giving II. Is it clear to you? Wonderful. Clear? Now, for the next commands, I won't be providing any explanation for the remaining this commands. I want you to figure it out what it is. I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. Hello. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. There was a connection drop. I logged in again. Is the screen visible to you? Okay. Now, I hope you have answered. Most of you have solved these 4 questions. I won't be providing any explanation as such. Okay. These are straightforward. What is x0, x1, x2, x3, x4? So I won't be going into this. I am definitely interested in finding the answers for this. What will DDD in x give me? One moment, I'm getting a call. Is DDD available in X? No, because this is the first element, second is a list. Yes or no? So it won't go inside. Third one is G, fourth one is a list, fifth one is J. Is DDD available? No. So it will give me false. Okay. Now, what will happen? DDD in X1. So what will happen? It will search from here. DB. Is it DDD? No. This is a list, so it won't go into this. Next element is EE. Next is FF. Is DDD matching? No. So it will give me false. Then I say DDD in X11. So this is 0. This is 1. Yes or no? So this is complete 1. Within 1, what I'm going and checking the first element. So which is the first element? This is this one, CCC and DD. So do we have DD in that? Yes, we have a DD in that. So what will happen? It will give me true. So it will give me true. So first answer is false, second is false, third one is true. Third one is true. It won't go inside. It won't go inside. Is it clear? Understood? Okay. So the next activity is a coding activity. It's a coding activity. So what happened was, now that you know a little bit about the list, they said let's test you. They said let's test you. Okay. So what they have put the question as, given a list, you have to find the sum as follows. We have to find the sum as follows. For this particular element, the sum will be as it is, that is 1. For the next element, it will be the sum of 1 and 2. This one. Okay. For the next one, it will be the sum of 1, 2, 3, which is this one. And for this one, what it will be the sum of all the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it clear to you? For the first one, the sum will be as it is. For the next element, it will be 1, 2. For the next, it will be 1, 2, 3. For the next one, it will be the sum of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence, what should be my output? 1, 3, 6, and 10. Okay. If my sample input is 1, 1, 1, 1, then what should be the output? First one will be 1, next one will be 2, next one will be 3, next one will be 4, next one will be 5, as follows. Clear? You're supposed to accept a list from the user. Okay, accept a list from the user. Kitna chahiye utna le lo. For example, if it is 5, accept 5 elements. If it is 10, accept 10 elements in a list. And display the output in the following format. That means your list should have the sum of these elements. The list should have sum of these elements. This activity will be starting right now from 3:28, and by 3:38 it should be over max. Is the question clear to you? Is the question clear to everyone? We just have to use a loop. Okay, find the sum, but sum is not to be displayed. The sum has to be placed in the list again. The sum has to be placed in the list, and the list has to be displayed. See, if you look over here, what we have to do? We have to find the sum. For this, what is the sum? It is 1. Do not display that particular sum. It should be in the list. Then take 1 and 2. Then what should be the next element? 3. That is 1 plus 2 is 3. Put it over here. Then the next sum is 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. Put it over here. Then the next is 10. Put it over here. And display this particular list. And display this particular list. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, try it out. So I'll keep this screen and I'll mute myself. Is it clear? Amrit, what I want you to do is declare a function, and that function should return the modified list, this particular list. Okay? Declaring a number, declaring a list should be done outside the list, outside the function, and you should pass it to the function. See, what Amrit has done is he has declared the n, he has declared the list, he has declared the sum for I in range n. It will start from 0. Okay, he accepted a number. That particular number was added to the sum, which is 0. So the sum gave me the first number. That was appended to the list. Next time, accepted. Next time, what you should do, accept the next number. This next number is added to the sum and that is appended to the list. Next time, what will happen? The third number will be there. It will append to the previous sum. So you will get this particular answer. Amrit, now what you should do it? You should do it using user-defined function. That means accept n, accept a list out before the function. Okay, then pass the list to the function. Then function should return the modified list, which is sum of all the elements. Let's check out the Akshit's solution. While I less than a input, L append a is appended. Very good. Then you said sum is equal to 0 for I in range L. Okay, so you did this and then you did this. Okay, good, good. And sum was taken as 0. Okay, wonderful, good. No, I haven't taught you list comprehension. Otherwise, we could do it. There is something called as a list comprehension. Okay, I haven't taught you. Otherwise, you can do it. Right now, what you do, you stick to this particular logic of taking the n and adding it in the list. Okay, so time is over. Kindly complete this particular solution. All of you, do not give up. 10 minutes may be not enough for some of you or most of you. You have to practice more. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Coding Ninja. I'm going to the list. Okay. And I will see some coding samples in available over there so that at least I can take one question before we wind up today. At least we'll be in a position to complete one example before we wind up today. Is my screen visible to you? Is my Coding Ninja screen visible to you? Okay. So let's go to the top. This was a list. Okay. So I won't be going through the MCQ because MCQ you are supposed to go through this. So I'll be going to the first question, that is array sum. Okay. Kindly go through this particular videos. You are supposed to go it depending upon time available to you. Given an array of length n, you need to find and print the sum of all the elements in the list. That means if I enter the number of element as 3 and if I enter the numbers as 9, 8, 9, then the sum should be 26. Then the sum should be 26. Now since Coding Ninja has said that we have to accept the data in a single line, I will tell you the shortcut of accepting a data in a single line. In a single line. Okay, let's see how to do this. What is n? N is 3. N is 3. Why I need this? For the loop. Why I need it? For the loop. Clear? This is the looping part. How to accept the values of 9, 8, 9 separated by the space? For that, I have got something called as a list comprehension. Okay? Let's understand this. Let's understand this particular part. For x in input dot split. Now always remember this input dot split will give me a string. That means what will happen is if I enter 10, this 10 will be taken as a string. So what is this doing? For x in input dot split, it is taking the first number 10. But this 10 is this 10 is a string. So I convert it into integer and assign it to list. Done. You may ask, what is a split doing? So when I enter a space and enter the next number, it should split it. Yes or no? That means first number should be 10. How it can know that the first number is 10, second number is 20? Because I have put a space over here. I have put a space. So it should know when to stop. So I am saying input dot split. That means whenever it finds a space, kindly take this particular number 10, which is a string, put it in x, which is a string, but we cannot assign it to list. We have to convert it into int by saying int x and assign it to the list. So what happens? List will now have a 20. Then take the next element, which is 20. So what is x? 20. It is a string? Yes. Convert it into integer. So now this will become an integer, which is 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. Clear? Understood? Then the rest of the program is very easy. Sum is equal to 0 for I in range n. Sum is equal to sum of li. So what it is going to do? Li of 0, Li of 1, Li of 2, Li of 3, Li of 4. So it is going to find the sum. It is going to print the sum. Okay.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Yes.
सर इसमें एक डाउट है सर मुझे.
Hmm?
सर तुमसे आपने li int x for x in input dot split लिखा है सर. इसमें सर हम इनफिनिट नंबर ऑफ इंटीजर डाल सकते हैं वैसे.
हाँ.
तो सर हम इसमें कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन डाल सकते हैं कि 3 ही आए और इन केस किसी ने गलती से मतलब
अगला इग्नोर करेगा फॉर अ वेरी सिंपल रीजन. फॉर आई इन रेंज एन लिया मैंने.
वो तो सर नेक्स्ट उसमें आ गया ना, बट जैसे इनपुट की
वहां
बात कर रहा
रिस्ट्रिक्शन
हूँ
नहीं डाल सकते आप.
वहां नहीं डाल
बिकॉज इट
सकते ना
विल
सर.
वर्क ऑन इंटीजर.
ओके सर.
एंटर
सर यही
प्रेस
डाउट था
करोगे
मुझे.
तब तक वो चलता रहेगा.
ओके सर.
इट विल कीप ऑन पॉपुलेटिंग इट. लिस्ट कॉम्प्रहेंशन में एंटर विल बी द टर्मिनेटर फॉर इट.
ओके सर.
This is a single line of this is list comprehension which allows us to enter the data using a single line. ठीक है. There is something called as a map which I haven't touched. That I'll be explaining it once tuple is over. Is this question clear to everyone? Coding Ninja, first coding question, find the sum of all the elements. If you want to restrict it, then you cannot use a list comprehension. Then you will have to take n, then you will have to say for I in range n, then you will have to accept a number and then say li dot append. If you want to do it, then you will have to use using loop. Is it clear? Split means split based on the spacing. Split means split based on the spacing. You are entering the number 10, 20, 30, 40. How it knows that the first number is 10, the second is 20, and third is 30, and fourth is 40? It won't understand it. It will take everything as a one particular number. So we have to tell that use split. So what does split do? Wherever there is a space, it will split it and take the number. It will take it as a tokens. Is it compulsory that the spacing should be the split? No, you could have the hash also as a spacing, comma also as a spacing. Depends. Is it clear? It will take a string. That's why I have to convert it into integer. by saying in time. By saying in time. If you look at my list comprehension statement, it says in time. It says in time. See, this is going to take all the strings. Okay, if you remove this int x and print type of li, it will give me the class as str. Check kar lo. You do one thing, you type this in your program, enter some series of numbers और उसके आगे print करना next line पे print type of li, it will give you string. Do not type int of I, okay? Do not type int of I, just type this and it should give me string. Okay, let's attack the next example. Let me first, yeah, the test cases have passed. What is the next one? Swap alternate. Now इस प्रोग्राम को देख के डर मत जाना, ठीक है? Do not look at this program and get scared of this. ये जो कोड दिया है उन्होंने, ये जो कोड दिया है, that is not for you. It is something like they have given the code. इसमें क्या दिया है? I'll explain it. The question says you have to enter number of test cases 1, number of element is 6. You have been given these elements and you have been told to swap the contents and you have been told to swap the contents. Clear? ये test cases का क्या मतलब है? I'll just explain it. So let's assume I have entered, oh, not this. And let's assume we have entered 2. And after this, let's take the second input. How to read this input? If you look at the question, it says you have been given an array list of size n. So this is the size of the element. This is the number of elements in this particular array or the list. You are supposed to swap the alternate element. This is the question. You have to swap every pair of alternate elements. You don't need to print it. You just have to make the changes. Do not print it. It is saying that means print command shouldn't be given. Now let's go to the input format. The first line contains an integer t which denotes the number of test cases. That means if you come over here to the sample input, let's take the complicated one. It says this is going to be the number of test cases. That means how many list will be taken into consideration? We'll be taking the 2 list into consideration. If I enter 10, then I'll be taking 10 list into consideration. Okay. Okay. Then what it says? The first line of each test case is indicating n, which is the size of the array list. That means in this case, what is n? N is the size of this particular array list. So this indicates that this is the contents of this particular array. Done. So what is your question will be, what is 4? 4 is the size of the second array list. So this is the second array list in which I am saying 1, 2, 3, 4 is a constant. So 2 is a number of test cases. So this is the first test case. 9 is a number of element and 9, 3, 6, 12 till 19 is the contents of it. Second is, once you have done this, what is 4? 4 is the size of an array and 1, 2, 3, 4 is the content. What we are supposed to do? We are supposed to swap it. Swap the alternate element. That means 3 and 9 should be swapped or 9 and 3 should be swapped. So when you swap 9 and 3, what should come? 3 and 9 should come. Then 6 and 12 should be swapped. So 12 will come in front, 6 will come over here. Then 4 and 32 should come. So 32 will come over here, 4 will come over here. Then 5 and 11 should be swapped. So 11 will come over here, 5 will come over here. Then after 19, we don't have element. Do not touch it. Keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. Second one, 4 elements are there. So 1 and 2 should be swapped. 2 and 1 will be coming. 3 and 4 should be swapped. So 4 and 3 will be coming. Okay. So what they have done, this is a code for number of test cases. Then what they are doing, they are accepting the data from the user. Okay. Then what we are doing, they are using one more print command. They are using one more function for printing the contents. So this is the code given to you. You are not supposed to touch it. You are not supposed to touch it. Okay. Companies will also provide, but they will normally hide this code. They will tell you only write this particular code. Here they have shown the code. Coding Ninjas has shown the code. But normally companies will hide this particular code and they will be telling you only write this particular code. So now from here, you have to understand what is ARR. ARR is nothing but this particular array. And what is N? N is nothing but the size of an array list. Okay, that will be told to you that this is an array and this one is the size of it. Have they told you to print the contents? No, they don't. They haven't told you. So what you should do? You should now go and write a loop. Clear? So here I said size is equal to length of array. Was it required? Absolutely no. It was not required. Because what should I do? I should take the size into consideration which is provided already over here. Yes or no? So what I should do? I should say n minus 1 from 0 to n minus 1. And I had taken 2. That means what will happen? I will swap 0 and 1. And then I will go to the second location. Then what I will do? 2 and 3. Then again I will go to the fourth element. What I am doing? I am swapping the contents. Have they told you to print it? No. Why? Because I know that list is a mutable. Whenever I make the changes, it will change the contents. Okay. So what may happen? Some may trick you. Some may trick you. What some of them will do? They won't provide you the size also. They won't provide you the size. They will only say swap the contents. In that case, what you should do? You should use something called as a size is equal to length of ARR. Length of ARR. Clear? Because I know that there is a function called as length, which will give me the number of elements. Which will give me the number of elements. Is it clear to you? So I'm providing you this particular solution, but instead of size now, what you have to do? You have to use the n and you have to make the code run. You have to make the code run. Amriju, there is a specialization. Okay, there is something called as a specialization. Once you have completed your second year, then the specialization starts. So at that time, you can take a call. Whether you want to go into the gaming, whether you want to go into the AI, whether you want to go in for the robotics and so on. And the workshops are being conducted. You will have to decide upon the specialization. So all those information will be provided in the due course of time. What you're learning now is just the logic building. Before you do the specialization, there will be something called as a data structure. For that, each and every student should be good at. So is the code clear to you, everyone? So I guess tomorrow you have the web technology paper. Yes or no? It's a MCQ based questions, right? Right. So all of you please pay attention. Yes. All the best for you. You will do good. I know that. So point number 1, what I would like to tell you is Sunday I'll be taking an extra class at 9:30. because most of the students have joined late and they might be struggling with it. So we have completed this particular module, introduction to Python. Okay, so on Monday, what we are going on Sunday 9:30, what we are going to do, we are going to cover two more programs of conditional and loops, because here we have completed most of the coding questions. So two more will complete from here, and then we'll go in for the pattern one. So Sunday's target is conditional and loops, and for pattern it will be for 1 hour. So those who are weak in this particular module, conditional and loops and pattern one, I'll be solving those questions. I won't be taking anything extra, but I'll be only discussing about the two questions from conditional and loops and the remaining one in the pattern. Nothing of the pattern 2 will be discussed. Is it clear to you? Right? So let me quickly take the attendance. Then in case you have any doubts, let me check Sanchit whether, no, I have noted it down. You are present. I have noted it down. Okay, Sanchit, about yesterday. Okay, just wait. Huh? You ask about the timing. Karan sir is about to find the timing of it. He will update you through the mentors. Okay, so don't worry about it. And where will be the test available? In your Coding Ninja account. कोडिंग निंजा के सारे मॉड्यूल के नीचे वो टेस्ट विजिबल होगा, आपने क्लिक करना है और टेस्ट देना है. जैसे कि कोडिंग, सी ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज पे अटेंशन. See, if you look over here, this is my account. Yes or no? So here there is a test, FA test 1, code words, FA test 2, FA1. Yes or no? तो यहां मैं क्लिक करूंगा तो I'll be in a position to appear for that particular test. Okay? So if you give on it, on the left hand side there will be a question, predict the output, और ऐसा कुछ रहेगा. तो आपका IW2 में भी ऐसा ही रहेगा. No, 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 no. Google form पे नहीं, all of you please, please, please. So what is the timing of the extra class? It is Sunday, not tomorrow. Sunday 9:30, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's test will be on the Coding Ninja. All of you please pay attention. मेरा screen देख लो. When you go, all of you please pay attention. When you go to Coding Ninja, all of you please pay attention. When you go to the Coding Ninja, when you log in, classroom में जाते हो, then this is visible to you. Yes or no? At the end of it, you will get a link. ये FA test 1 visible होगा, and उसमें टाइमिंग रहेगा. तो आपने उस पर क्लिक करना है और टेस्ट देना है. The test will be in the Coding Ninja your account. It won't be a Google form kind of a thing.
Excuse me, sir. सर हमने पूछा था सर से, बट सर ने मेल भी हमें की है, उसमें लिखा हुआ है कि जो FA1 है वो गूगल फॉर्म पे होगा, और FA2 है वो होगा कोडिंग निंजा पे।
Let me confirm it.
यस सर प्लीज।
Well, let me take the attendance till the time Karan sir finds it out. Okay. 1127, 1162, 1220, 1239, 1249, 1250, 1251, 1252. You keep on typing it. I am noting it down. 1252, 1253, 1254, 1255, 1256, 1257, 1258, 1259, 1260, 1261, 1262, 1263, 1264, 1265, 1266, 1267, 1268, 1269, 1270, 1271, 1272, 1273, 1274, 1275, 1276, 1277, 1278, 1277. Aditya, are you present? आदित्य इतने दिन कहाँ थे आप? 1279, 1280, 1281, 1282, 1283, 1284, 1285, 1286, 1287, 1288, 1289, 1290, 1291, 1292, 1293, 1294, 1295, 1296, 3014, 5039, 5042, 5044, 5045, 5046, 47, 48, 49, Khushi, Ishan. Anyone I have missed out? Okay, I'll do one thing. Karan sir will coordinate with you. Okay, Karan sir will coordinate with you. You all can leave now. Let Karan sir coordinate with you. He is coordinating with the IWT team. He will let you know whether it's on this or not. Okay, I was not aware of it, so I must have confused you. Okay, you all can leave now. You can start preparing for tomorrow's exam.